hi there. What's happening, you guys? So we've gone through chapter 2 and we've done exponents. We've done all the exponent rules, and right now we're just going to go through the review that I did in class on Wednesday. All right, so we did exponents chapter review. Now, the reason I'm doing this is that you guys, just in case maybe you didn't pay attention in class, and I'm just going to go through the same questions, and we're just going to talk a little bit about them. And you can stop and start things, and you can just pay a little bit more attention to this. All right, so we're going to evaluate these. All right, and we've got 1a, and it says we've got 2 to the exponent of 3. Well, what does that mean? It means 2 times 2 times 2 in repeated multiplication, and it means, if we evaluate, that means 8. Right? Next we've got b, and we've got 3 to the exponent of 3, which is 3 times 3 times 3, and we get 27. We go on to c, and we've got, in brackets, negative 2 squared. So what does that say? We've got negative 2 times negative 2. 2 negatives equal a positive, and we get 4. All right, next we've got d, and it's going to be negative 2 without brackets squared. What does that mean? Well, it means that we've got a negative out front, and then we've got 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then we have a negative out front, so we're going to get negative 4. You'll notice these two are important with respect to the brackets and non-brackets. All right, let's go to number 2 here. Number 2, a 4 to the exponent of 0 is 1. Remember, anything to the exponent of 0 is 1. B, we've got negative 4 in brackets to the exponent of 0, and we get 1, positive 1. You'll notice that's just like our negative 2 in brackets to the exponent of 2. C, we've got negative 4 without brackets to the 0. Well, what does that mean? Well, we've got 0, and we get negative 1 because we don't have brackets there. All right, let's go on to number 3. Number 3, it says we've got 70,041, and we want to write these as powers of 10. We're going to write this well, we've got 70,000 plus 40 plus 1. Well, how do we get 70,000 into powers of 10? We're going to go 7 times 10 to the power of 4 because we have 4 zeros. And then we're going to get 40, or 4 times 10 to the 1. That gives us 4 times 10 is 40, plus 1 times 10 to the 0. Anything to the exponent of 0 is 1, and so 1 times 1 is 1. All right, let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is, we've got evaluate 3 to the exponent of 2 plus 3 to the exponent of 3. Now, we're not putting these together. We can't add our exponents together because we're not multiplying. We're adding. So 3 to the exponent of 2 is 9, and 3 to the exponent of 3 is 27. We add these bad boys up, and we get 36. Question B here, we've got 3 to the exponent of 2 times 3 to the exponent of 3. Now, because we're multiplying, we can now add our exponents, and we get 3 to the exponent of 5, all right, which is 243. We go on to C, and we get bracket 3 to the exponent of 2 cubed. Well, what does this mean? Let's start off by saying what this means. We get 3 squared times 3 squared times 3 squared. And if we follow the rule that we just did for multiplying things with the same base, we're going to add our exponents, and we add our exponents up, and we get 3 to the exponent of 6. Well, there's actually an easier way to do this. We can just multiply our exponents, and we get 3 to the exponent of 6. And if we want to evaluate that, we get 729. All right, and let's go on to number 5. And we have 4 plus 1 to the exponent of 3 plus 100 divided by 4. Well, we're going to follow some bedmaths in here first. So we do bedmaths. And we do our brackets first. So we get 4 plus 1 is 5 cubed
plus 100 divided by 4. Now we're going to do our exponents. 5 to the exponent of 3 is 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. Then we go plus 100 divided by 4. Now, the important thing to remember here is that we have to do division before we do adding or subtraction. So we can put some brackets down here, and we get 125 plus 100 divided by 4 is 25, and we get 150 as our final answer. All right, let's try one more of those. And actually, we're going to write as a single power. So number 6 here, it says write as a single power. And we have negative 2 cubed times negative 2 squared times negative 2 to the exponent of 1. All right, so let's see what that's. We have the same base, which is negative 2. And what are we going to do with our exponents? Well, all we do is we add our exponents up, and we get negative 2 to the exponent of 6. That's writing as a single power. All right, just a couple more questions here. And we've got number 7. It says write as a single power, then evaluate. All right, so we're going to go 5 to the 5 over, ooh, this looks tough, 5 to the 3 times 5 to the 2. Well, what does that mean? Well, we can leave our top like that. And when we multiply things with the same base, we add our exponents. So 3 plus 2 is 5, so we actually get 5 to the 5. Now, when we subtract, we divide things that have the same base, we're going to subtract our exponents. So it looks like this, 5 to the 5 divided by 5 to the 5. We subtract our exponents, and we get 5 to the exponent of 0. Anything to the exponent of 0 is just 1. All right, final question here. We've got 8, and it says, oh, look at this. 2 cubed plus 4 all squared times negative 10 cubed divided by 5 plus 5 squared. All right, we're going to do our brackets first, and we're going to go 2 cubed is 8, so we have 8 plus 4 all squared times negative 10 cubed divided by, oh, we have 5 plus 5, so we're going to go 10 squared. All right, now we're going to do our brackets. We've got 12 squared times, and we're going to go negative 10 times negative 10 times negative 10 is going to be negative 1,000. And divided by 10 squared is 100. All right, so we still have 12 squared to do. That's going to be 144, because that's 12 times 12. Now we're going to go left to right and do our multiplication and division. So 144 times negative 1,000, and we get negative 144,000. And we're going to divide that by 100 to get negative 1,440. All right, so your homework that you're doing for review is on page 87, and we've got 3 ACE, 4, 8, 9, 10A, 12A, 13 AC, 14 ACE, 17, 18 AC, 23 AC, 24, 26 ACE, and 27. Good luck.